Oh, I'm back. Yeah, I made that one video, but I didn't have enough. I didn't find enough time on my vacation to make those other videos. So here I am. I'm back at it again at this stupid desk. Um, yeah. Hi. I did kind of just. I'm starting to wake up, but day three. Um, yeah, that was something. They heard us saying that we needed to draft defense, and they're like, okay, I guess we'll draft defense, and they certainly did. So in the round of four, we traded up for I traded up with this pick that featured a trade down for round five. You get the point. To select Malik Muhammad, 6 foot flat, 182, so pretty lightweight, all things considered. Um, yeah, you remember when we lost Nashawn Wright? Because the only thing he can really do is, you know, cover nothing and get interceptions, and that's pretty much his entire game. Well, this guy can actually uh, cover wide receivers to the extent in which our CB6 couldn't at all. But his downside is that he cannot tackle for the life of him, which fits right into the Texas defense mold. So, I mean, that makes sense. Hopefully, Dennis Allen is going to be able to fix that. Because, dear God, I cannot have, like previous years, a defense that cannot tackle. But, yeah, it plays zone decently well, somewhat fast, I guess. He was one of the better corners on the board. So yeah, that's cool, and it's not a reach in the fourth round this year, so that's great. Speaking of reaches in the fourth round, we move on to the. It's not really gonna be too much analysis. We go to roundest of five. This is the pick that we traded down with to move up for the previous selection. So we actually had a fifth round pick instead of two fourths and then two sevenths. Then we selected Kayshawn Elliott, a linebacker out of Arizona State. Now, after spending metric tons of money on linebackers in a couple off seasons ago, it has led to underperforming, I would say, for a linebacking duo of Edwards and Edmonds, in which Edmonds was not great for what we were paying him, and Edwards was he was better, but we're paying these guys a good amount of money. So cut Edmonds, sign Devin Bush, who's apparently now good. Thank you, Browns. And then draft this guy. He is a ball hawk on during the run game. He will find the running back um, very fast. Very, very fast. He will run him over as well. He's 6'2", 235. He's no slouch. Um, yeah, I think it was pretty. We desperately needed any sort of linebacking. We needed literally anyone on the defense, I guess. It is again a day three pick, but like a day three pick is going to be better than any attempt of signing anybody in free agency, especially since we have no more money. So, what can you do? What can you do? But yeah, definitely a better linebacker pick than the very aggressive reach of a guy that was expected to go undrafted and probably not even get a UDFA contract. So cool. I mean, Hippolyte's still on the roster, I guess, but we'll see how that goes. Um, yeah, he just needed something, I guess. And then round 6. Once again, we go aggressive. Trade both of our 7th round picks to the Buffalo Bills. Man, Buffalo really just loves trading down. Do they have like a good eye on everyone? Anyway, to select Jordan Vandenberg. I keep trying to say De Berg because that's what it normally is, but that is, I think, a South African. I don't know. Yeah, South African version of it. I didn't know if it was the other language. South African version of it, because yes, he was born in South Africa. Defensive lineman out of Georgia Tech. Ah, yes, Georgia Tech. He made headlines a couple months ago about the fact that he bought up some laundromats. He has glasses. You can tell that this guy is a Georgia Tech graduate. He is on the older side, 24. I know, whatever. You know, that's what you're going to expect when you get guys coming from abroad. But he is massive, which is something I wouldn't really expect from a Dutch South African. But, you know, shit happens. And, you know, it can happen, I guess. Maybe they do play rugby down there. But, he's 6'3", 310. I mean, originally he made headlines at Penn State for a 675 squat. I think he might have done something more than that on multiple reps. I don't know. Penn State's a bit freaky with their strength training. We just honestly needed anybody at the defensive line, and he was one of the better ones available at that point. So it was a good trade up, especially since I don't think they would have done much with the 2 7s anyways. So go up, get their guy. The thing that a lot of people have said is that he desperately needs technique improvements because he's basically just a bull rusher at Georgia Tech. And while that's going to work against ACC opponents, I don't know if that's going to work against the better O linemen of, you know, that. He's played a lot of snaps, over 1,300 with 2 different teams. Gotta love lunch pail mentality. He's basically just an athletic freak that just so happens to play on the defensive line. I think he's a defensive tackle. Yeah, I misread that. Whoops. He's a defensive tackle. I mean, I don't know. Uh, you would hope that they're able to develop him into something good, but it's a 6th round pick, so who the heck knows? Does anybody know what a first team All ACC means? No. No, that's tank conference. You think that conference means anything? Duke won it, and that's not a good thing. I still laugh about that game. Oh, thank you, Virginia. Um, yeah, I mean, as an overall draft grade, I mean, I give it a B. It's not the best draft. I feel like obviously you needed to draft a lot more defensive linemen. But I feel like by the time they even were able to select any of them, all of them were gone. Either they were gone or it would have been hilarious overreaches. Which, I mean, I get reaching for need and all, but that's something you do in the 6th round. Not in the 7th, not in the 6th, not in the second rounds. I can't speak. I'm sorry. You just don't reach early. You reach late, which I mean I guess would the Hippolyte pick would make more sense last year, but no, that doesn't work. 4th round is still early enough. Um, yeah, I just, you know, that's how it be. Uh, it's just, you can't really do anything about, having the guys that you want selected on the board. If they're not there, you pick something else, and at least they did defense this day 3. Um, yeah, I wasn't really paying attention too much because there was other games, and obviously I was also packing for a trip. Oh yeah, it's been like over a week since day 3. Shut up! I know I'm late. I can't make these videos on the plane. No, I can't make that. And yeah, I guess let me know what you guys think. Obviously, we don't know if we're ever going to see these guys, but I do think because they are very specific replacements of players from last year that did not return. It's not like, oh, we're going to wait and develop this guy for a year. Nope, they're going to be thrown straight in the fire and see if they work. Um, I think it'll work out one way or another. I think we got a great safety, great center, because Iowa centers, or really anyone on the Iowa offensive line or defense as a whole, good pick. Um, and we're eventually able to fill in some other needs late in the draft. So I think that was good. Yeah. That'll do it for me. I've got some other things, but I think I need to go back to sleep. And yeah. See you guys later. Goodbye.